Morning all. Anybody fancy any politics chat by any chance? Don't worry, I was only joking. Although, with that said, let me just quickly say, Jeremy Corbyn, man alive. Really nice guy before anyone starts. I really like him. Genuine guy, very sincere. I don't think there's a bad bone in that guy's body. But he's so out of touch. It is ridiculous. And the Labour Party is doomed. Doomed. And, by the way, before you all go, oh, you bloody Tory, I did actually vote Conservative in previous elections, but the first two elections where I was eligible to vote, I voted Labour. So I haven't got a party. I very much vote for who I think is the best candidate or the best representation for the country at that given time. And it just so happens I've thought it was the Conservatives recently. But in the past it's been Labour. It could very, very easily be Labour again. Or BNP. I'm joking. Obviously. Are they even a party anymore? Didn't they have something on the news the other day when they forgot to hand in their registration? What kind of inept leadership must you have to not hand in your registration and therefore not be a valid party? It's completely ridiculous. But yeah, clearly I was joking. Just for confirmation and clarity on that. I would vote either Labour or Conservative. For me, that's it. There isn't an alternative. The only other one, and I wouldn't do it, and I'm not saying it because I don't want to look bad or anything, but the only one which I've kind of looked at and thought, I quite agree with some of their policies would be UKIP, but then there's some things that they have which I definitely disagree with. Then again, you could say that about anyone, couldn't you? But yeah, so I'm kind of a Labour, Conservative guy. I switch back and forth, but that's that. How did I get started talking about politics? How did that start? Apologies for that, if anyone's still awake. So yeah, now, more importantly, you were talking to Employee of the Year. Couldn't believe it. Now, I'm not going to lie, I do a decent job at work. I am one of those people, I like to, it doesn't always happen, but I like to come into work, I like to get my stuff done, and I like to get out. That's all I want. Just give me my money, I'll go home, and I'll watch TV, we'll go out, I'll go on YouTube, play a few games, listen to some music, whatever it is. I don't care about socialising outside of work. I know it sounds bad. I sometimes do it. I've not got a problem doing it. But yeah, I just want to get in and get out. That's kind of my attitude. And I think people have recognised that by now. They kind of know me. And I'm sorry to give all you Brits out there a bit of a sort of, not a bad reputation, but I think I live up to some of the stereotypes of a Brit who, or at least an American stereotype of a Brit who's very professional and works and all that kind of stuff. That's how they see me, if only they knew, really. And I think it's the accent as well, which sometimes I have to soften at work, and that's definitely come across in my vids as well, where you enunciate more, because I have to do it over here. So I find myself sometimes doing it on YouTube. But really, obviously, if I'm talking to friends and family, the full northernness really comes out. But anyway, sidetracked again. So yeah, I won Employee of the Year, and with that came a couple of nice benefits. One was $500 in cash. No, you can't have any, because I've spent it already, obviously. Didn't mess around. Honestly, man, straight away. As soon as I found out, that was it. It was gone within seconds. Bought some clothes, right? On some website somewhere. Good stuff. But a size smaller than I actually am. Because that way, I can fit into them in the summer. That's the plan. I can be like a couple of stone lighter in the summer, and the clothes will fit. But of course, they arrived the other day. I bought them online, they arrived, and I tried them on, and clearly they don't fit. And now I'm thinking, why didn't I just get them in a normal size? It's just ridiculous. I do this every single year, but this year will be the one where I knuckle down and I lose a bit of weight. And by the way, can you hear this? That's a packet of Doritos. But I'm talking about tomorrow. After these Doritos, tomorrow, knuckling down. And it's still early. Give me a break. It's only the, 19th or whatever of January, 18th, 19th? So, but I really mean it. Gonna knuckle down, eat well, healthy, all that kind of stuff. Obviously moderation, the occasional treat, clearly. But that's that. So yeah, Employee of the Year, won the award. Now, I didn't actually go to the dinner where it was announced because my wife's a teacher and she had some school play thing that she was involved in presenting, so I went along to that. That's a story in itself, honestly. It was just ridiculous. It was cute, all these kids, ages from the age of 5 up into early teens, and some of them were so dreadful. The performances were awful. Some of the younger kids just couldn't remember their lines, they got bored, they'd walk off stage. Some of them playing the instruments just couldn't play them at all, it was just bad. But obviously you had to, like, you know, give it all that round of applause. But it was rubbish. It really was. And it was almost hysterical at times, but you couldn't really laugh because, you know, you make the kids feel bad. But I wanted to laugh, I really did. Silently, inwardly, I was laughing. But that was that. So yeah, and I get a free vacation day as well. And I think, as a result of winning Employee of the Year, I get a trophy or some kind of little mini statue thing. Well, it would be a statue, it would be a trophy, wouldn't it? Imagine that, imagine a statue outside of my workplace of me. That would be a little bit weird. So yeah, I'm going to get a little trophy. And the president of the company is coming down next month. I've got to go out for dinner with him and my line manager and the vice president. Seriously, who cares? I'd rather not have won, in all honesty, if it was going to be this much hassle. But there we are, Employee of the Year. Now, if only they knew, because when I come into work, which is usually about an hour before anybody else, I do work, I've got like a routine, but straight away I'm on YouTube. I'm watching a few vids before anyone gets in, not gonna lie. So if they knew that, I probably wouldn't have won the award. But there we are. So yeah, thank you very much. I know obviously you're standing there, still clapping since hearing the announcement. So if and when I get this trophy, I'll take a picture of it. And you'll see it. I'm hoping it's not going to be totally cringeworthy, but it probably will be. So there we go. Short and sweet. You've been watching Sega Rally, the gameplay, on the 360. Probably come out about 2006, 2007. And it still looks really, really good. Very impressed. So yeah, I thoroughly recommend it. But it's one of those games where you kind of, it's very hard to control, you know, these kind of rally games. You're skating back and forth. You never really feel fully in control. I know that's the idea of the game. It's not a bug, it's not a flaw, it's just the way the game is meant to handle. But it is very, very tricky, but I really like it. It's a great game. Anyway, that's it. I think before I said it was like the 18th or the 19th of January. It's the 21st, just to be precise. You've got to be precise. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until my next vid, which will be in a few days, I guess. Thanks for watching, take it easy, and I'll see you later.